Hello everyone, Dave M6ENS again. Another video on CW on the decoding side, currently on 10 meters, and I'm looking around at the moment at 10 meter beacons. Still using the same software, the multi-PSK, still in the CW mod, and as you can probably hear, there's a signal. And I'm doing exactly as I showed you in the last video. I've just clicked on it. I've got it to begin to download. Now this thing just sends out the same sets of words over and over. So it gives out the call sign. Sometimes it's /B, meaning beacon. Then it might give out some information as to what it's transmitting on, how many watts, what antenna it's using, possibly a grid locator, and really that's about it. Now that's all well and good, but once it's decoded, and you kind of sit there and think, well, I wonder where he actually is. So at the moment it's decoding. It's a little bit hit and miss because the signal's up and down. Obviously the stronger the signal, the better the decode. But you can hear it. So that's its end tone, stroke, begin tone. As you can see, it fades in and out at the moment, so the decode won't be amazing. At the screen it's going VVV, which usually means it's like an attention, if you will, or at the beginning of my transmission. Some use different letters, but it's usually a string of 3. In this case, it's Sierra Victor 2 Romeo Sierra Sierra stroke B. And as I say, sometimes when you decode, it's a little bit hit and miss, a lot of gobbledygook, and then you'll catch it really clear and all the details will appear. So you think, okay, Sierra Victor, what is it? Sorry, Sierra Victor 2 Bravo Sierra Victor 2 Romeo Sierra Sierra stroke B. Well, Sierra Victor's Greece. But if you want any more information, you can check the QRZ to see if the operator's registered on QRZ, and normally they'll put some details of the frequency, if the operator at specific times or not, and a little bit of information on what they're operating. But also I found a website that also gives me a list of a lot of the active stations. So if they aren't registered on QRZ, you can at least gather a little bit of information from there. On the website, as you can see here, I will link in the description below. Now, because I'm not actually using the CW mode, I'm using, I think, LSB or USB at the moment. It's a little bit clearer for me. But it will still decode, but your frequency will be slightly off from what it's actually transmitting on. So we got the call sign. I'm looking down the left-hand side here, around about where the frequency is that I'm hearing it. It turns out it's 28.2655. And it's Sierra Victor 2 Romeo Sierra Sierra stroke B. There he is. There. I don't know if you can see it on my screen. I'm going to have to learn how to zoom in. So Sierra Victor 2 Romeo Sierra Sierra Bravo. There's the frequency. KN10LO is his grid locator. Shows the town that he's in that I can't even pronounce. Tells you what happens. So the message is 34 seconds. He sends out a beginning and ending carrier of 9 seconds. It's off the air for 2 seconds in between. And it always ends with 73. He's using 3 watts. and a log periodic antenna. You can get some more information. Sometimes they'll leave little websites and things that they've got interlinked, and that will give you more information. But if I minus that, and we go back to this, as I say, signal's not great. But if the band gets any better and I start to hear multiple ones, I'll maybe do a quick video so you can actually see what's going on. But it is decoding, so when it doesn't actually catch the transmission properly, you'll get a lot of E's and a lot of T's. But when it does really catch a hold of it, as it's just showing there, 3 watts, 73. You will make some sense out of it. But it's quite early in the day for 10 meters. It's only just after lunchtime here. And probably looking at least a couple of hours if it's actually going to wake up at all. Plus, I'm not using a vertical antenna. I'm using just a multi-band horizontal antenna at the moment for receive. Once again, multi-PSK. I know it looks as though it's been designed by a 6-year-old with a bag of crayons. But it's not too bad to kind of get around. Yeah, it's going quieter and quieter now. But anyway, it's just a follow on from the last video. Enjoy your day. 73.